And them thumbs up. Hey, yes. Yes, okay. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. Okay. I'm taking it that y'all heard me. Get my chat call out the way. What's good with it, Beth Davis? What's good with it? Hey, rockin'. Bro, that comment almost killed me. She said, oh, hell no. I got somewhere to be in the morning hours. Hey, Angie, maybe half dead in chat. Maybe y'all be taking me out. Lord have mercy. Hey, Karen J. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yes. Hey, Mertice Bello. Yes, honey. Kayla. Yeah, we got Miss Mertice. And everybody's looking in the windows. What's good with it? What's good with it? Thank you, Karen J, for contributing to the night. Goddamn live. After a while, I got, you know what? I got to start using that shit that I don't already paid for. Because I'm still waiting on them too. And see, you know what? No, I got to stop doing. I got to stop waiting just to be so perfect all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for those two bitch ass little goddamn uh podcast locations, so I can go ahead and put all those lists of locations, the radio thing and the TV thing and all that shit in there. I don't pay for the shit, but it's like I could been using it and just added it along. I don't have time to do all that. I got to. Hey, I'll be busy. I'll be on the go. Shit, I have shit to do. I have to learn this stuff and think about it. I got to learn this stuff. So yeah, I ain't complaining, but I have to prepare uh Club Blue and my I'm part of Club Blue. So when I say Club Blue, that's a thing, for other shit. You know what I'm saying? We just not you know, we just not local. Stuck here on YouTube. Stuck here on YouTube. But yes, child, yes. So honey, let's get some announcements out the way. Listen, people. Outside of that goddamn crazy ass live, and these lives always be, I don't know what happened. It is something wrong with that link. We're gonna have to start back praying over that link. Mom Life Loving's in the bill. Oh yes, son. I got all my whispers and all the goddamn people that make my calm my nerves in the building, calms my nerves. When I see y'all calms my nerves, Lord, I get nervous, child. I get nervous. But yeah, honey. So, Lord, y'all, I listen. I cannot. I cannot. And I hope I won't. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be up on the disclaimer number one, but I hope I don't drift on over and disclaimer number two, because I just cannot. I cannot be going back and forth and responding to and doing all this sound fuck shit. Whatever, showing that text message. That's some fuck shit I did, but hey, I got to listen. You swing at me, I'm gonna swing back at your motherfucking ass. Go find something to do. So, other than that shit, what I'm saying is this: I got to draw the line at who the fuck that you go back and forth with. Motherfuckers. So I'm gonna put it in this term: motherfuckers that matter and motherfuckers that don't. That's the only thing I can see. That's the only way I can classify it, so it not be sexist, racist, based on status, income levels, and all that shit there. Motherfuckers that matter and motherfuckers that don't. I'm gonna still do my normal whatever, but it's gonna be motherfuckers that matter and motherfuckers that don't. Now, in my offline life, because I said YouTube is actually a part of my fucking life. I had to realize that. You say your real life, whatever. YouTube is a part of your life. So, hey, oh, Mocha, baby. Honey, listen, girl. Mocha, honey, I hope you Listen, whatever it is you drink, I hope you got a lot of it because you're going to need it. Because that shit was like driving, driving off a cliff, then driving back on the cliff to just to drive off the cliff again. You be like, God damn. I guess shit got on hold long. Damn. Then I just fell asleep. I don't know what the fuck happened. That's I know. Mom Life was calling me to get my ass up. Yeah, because I didn't know what was going on to end the live. So I got to get somebody. Maybe one of y'all can kind of navigate the thing. Because remember how Randa gave high maintenance um signed her onto a StreamYard. That way she could come in and end lives and do all the same shit I can do. You know what I'm saying? You can come up, pop people up, put people down, this, that, and the third. Because, baby, honey, your mom was out. I didn't even know how nobody knew I was asleep. Because I don't snore. So I want to know how anybody know that I was damn it sleeping. But I have to have this, but back what I was saying, I got to break this down to motherfuckers that matter and motherfuckers that don't. Situations that matter. See, this is what I have a problem with. Situations that matter, situations that don't. I have to do that. But I don't want to, listen, I got some motherfucking girl hollering and screaming and shit, but I somehow don't even understand what this, like what? Oh, yeah. Girl, when I tell you, I be hollering and laughing and shit. Hell, I be laughing at they motherfucking lives. Talk about my motherfucking ass. That shit is funny as hell and shit. You know what I'm saying? But honey, baby, when I tell you, them motherfuckers be all stretched out. You understand? Oh, good. Because my English, and I was nervous because my English bad. That's why I let it ring one time. Oh no, mom live. Oh no, that's okay. Yes, that goddamn. Let me tell you something. And I'm so sick. Listen, somebody should have told me how to block them people off of that goddamn messenger shit a long time ago. All them old freaky ass goddamn that shit contacting me. What the hell is this now? I had to block one tonight, and he kept calling back. Then the nigga going, and then when I saw what he was doing, I was like, oh no. And then I ended up, and then before I could get, the blocking area, he gonna text me talking about please. You think I'm playing? I'll play. I'll show it to you. oh, oh, hey, this is the motherfucking channel where we mean what we say what we mean. I'll show it to you. Had to block his crazy ass. I'm out some goddamn please. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I had to block this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We always down for a little show and motherfucking tell. The rest of these motherfuckers be out here lying and shit for no reason. Yeah, but that's crazy. Yes, Mocha, you might not want to. Honey, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. How those people act, it's a damn shame. I'm hollering at this man like, sir, Lord, sir, I'm not interested in none of that. I ain't lying to y'all. Watch what I tell you. Y'all gonna be like, then you show us a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Should be funny to me. I laugh at any goddamn thing. I'm gonna name this one blocked nigga. Blocked nigga. Cause you done sat up here and messed with my motherfucking soul with that bullshit. I'll show you. This is one part of the life. I'll show you. This old nasty ass goddamn nigga. You know, fuck alone. Nasty ass. But yeah, so I answered I got Miss, hey, sweet babe. I answered Miss Darlene's question. If she's not in here, she can catch it on the replay. Yes, honey. So we're gonna have to. So let me write that down because I like those classifications, so I don't have to get specific. EMFs that matter. These old bitch ass pens I just brought. A whole box of them. Oh God. EMFs that. Okay, got it. Cause you know me, I be doing 50,000 things at one time. I don't give a shit. Okay. Yeah, his nasty ass. Hell, see, I had to block his nasty ass. I don't want to be bothered with that shit. Look, you said I had to block his ass. He kept on calling. Mo, you better. I'm trying to tell you, you might not want to install this on your phone. Because I took it off one time because of this shit. Motherfuckers kept calling and stuff, want to talk, whatever. Like, I don't know you. Yeah, you see, he called. I saw what he doing. I hung the hell up. Then he kept on, kept on. Then I had to block his, look, please. Then what you doing, doing, dear, whatever the fuck. Then you see what it says unblock because I had to block him. It's crazy. Leave me the fuck alone. Shit, that's probably him right there in the chat. Oh shit. Whatever that Napgonga Hakamaka shit is. Yes, they call me on Instagram too. Like, this is crazy. Leave me the fuck alone. Have time for that shit. I had to block his ass. Girl, yeah. Shit, I should have had a blocking ass Tasha. She would have blocked his ass from wherever she is. Oh, blocking ass Tasha. Shit. That's crazy. Like, they got calling me. I'm talking about, I don't know if he got the phone on speed dial, super speed dial, or whatever. I'm steady hanging up. And all that, and you know, and at first it took me a minute to see what he was doing, because hell, I can't hardly see. I said, oh, hell no. And I hung up. They gonna text me about, please. Please what? Know you? Hey, T-Bam. Yes. No, I blocked his ass. He ain't my friend. I don't know nobody named no yoga, sugar, woga, whatever the hell his name is. I don't know about that name that. His ass is blocked. He don't need to be on my, he don't need to, oh, you saying it can do it, it could do the job for me without me saying, you know, if this my friend, this, oh, okay, I got you, what you're saying. Well, no, see, Mocha, that ain't gonna work out. Because I got 2 sets of social media. Okay. Okay. One for our channel by Angie. And one for, you know, me. Shit. So but yeah, so I'm gonna have to help me with that, because I'm gonna have to break it up to that, because and there is no way in the hell I should even be talking to the motherfuckers I have been arguing with. How in the hell would I ever meet you? And where would that be? Huh? Like, what the fuck? Huh? Where would we be? Shit. All this old crazy ass shit. I don't like all that type of craziness in my life. I don't get down like that. I'm not finna do nothing back and forth about no dude or none of that shit. For what? Never have. Girl, I got one in my life, right? In my ridiculous dating history. I gotten one phone call from some this goddamn bitch, right? That was in the 90s, okay? Because I fucked around and married the whole of Jacksonville. I mean, when I tell you, let me tell you something. This is crazy, right? Because all of us, three of us pretty much hang together. I used to hang together. My cousin, myself, my cousin, the Walker husband, and myself, right? So all three of us are popular here in Georgia. So my cousin and the Walker husband, they are so popular, like with everything with sports and this, that, and third, and this and whatever, right? Honey, they have even crossed over some of the same girls, been with some of the same girls. I ain't lying, I make this up. I think I tell you like that Walker husband, baby. That Walker put something on you, honey. You be like, baby, listen. I ain't used to all this sound. Let me see. One day with my one of my cousins named Kenny, because I told you all of us named the same thing, even the girls. Okay, we all named the same thing. Okay, so one of my cousins named Kenny, right? He used to live in this little three connection apartment place, right? And this lady named Pat had moved, next door to them. I came over with that Walker husband. Now he wasn't a husband then, but he was a fiance at that time. So, Kenny's mama, who's also named after somebody, after my mama actually, um, she I have to tell you about her. That's a whole nother story. But she, he lived there with her, right? So um his mama and the lady Pat, they became, good friends, whatever. And, hell, I don't want to go into my real social media because then I can show you who Pat is, right? Anyway, so Pat Pat apparently used to date the Walkers, right? So listen, so anyway, so him and I went over there and whatever, and shit, they ain't speak or nothing. So hell, I ain't. It wasn't no flags, no alarms, or no shit like that would have went off in my head. So I'm just like, okay, I don't know what the hell's going on, right? So when I got home, a few hours, whatever, my cousin called me, and she talking about, hey, and she talking about, baby. This is how she talk, baby. Let me tell you, honey. Pat asked me, say, um, uh, that she said that she knew the Walker husband, and then she talking about, well, I wonder why he didn't speak. And my cousin said she told her, talking about, baby, talking about me now. She talking about, baby, my cousin crazy. I was like, shit. So, baby, my cousin crazy, honey. Honey, I almost died. And I don't get all crazy about no shit like that. By the way, I speaking to no man, but I'm not insecure, none of that kind of crazy old crazy bullshit. But I mean, that was crazy. She know my baby, my cousin is crazy, honey. Yeah, no. And then one day when I was at work, and this girl named I ain't gonna tell her name is Odd, but her last name is Anderson. He had came to the job one day and brought me lunch. So he brought me to lunch and then, dropped it off and then, kissed and was headed to the door. So I saw this girl running, hollering his name by the first name. She talking about Walker, Walker, Walker. And then And she said, who are you up here to see? He said, my wife, and kept on moving, right? I was like, God damn. Then one time we was at the company's Christmas party at the Prime Osborne Center downtown. Look it up. You ain't got to believe it. Look it up. We coming in the motherfucking door. Okay, we coming in the door. Somebody, they had like different banquet rooms or whatever. We were in the large one. We coming in the door. It was my company's Christmas party. Here comes this girl out the side banquet. When I tell you this woman, I'm in my motherfucking ballroom gown, baby. This woman went and pushed her hand and pushed me out the way and just started staring at him and shit like that. I'm like, well, damn. I had a friend at my house. I've been in the corner and luckily her eyes big and I can see she eyeing him and this and that, and he looking all crazy. I got a whole bunch of stories about that motherfucker. Baby, I got a whole bunch of stories about that nigga. Woo, child. Honey. Baby, that's something else. That's something else, baby. That's a lot. So, girl, listen, y'all. Shit, I'd be out there talking about that crazy ass nigga. It's crazy. Which ones? Probably them first three, not my friend, but she wanted to be a new person of her, because she's always like my leftovers. Because my leftovers are pretty good. I got to tell you that. I play Mom Life. I dug that call up for Mom Life where you heard my friend say, you get the good one. You get the good man, whatever. That was a man saying this. Okay? So he told you how it works. My leftovers are pretty good. Do you know, with the kind of people that I deal with, this is why all these kind of people right here so weird and strange to me, is that I have men and women that will go through my motherfucking Facebook, my real one, and hook up with people. Because they like the quality of people that I deal with. As a matter of fact, my cousin, that I'm still debating if I'm going to bring him on here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to need security or whatever. I ain't going to call security. Of course, I don't need security, but I just want to, have him come in here and help cuss out a few motherfuckers. But no, and threaten their life. But he ended up. That's what I tried, and I think I got it. I think I still got it on my on one of the videos where the goddamn he had went through my shit and the fuck around and hooked up with the prime minister. I think I told y'all that story. People that are day ones around here, and he tried to act like he don't know what I was talking about. Like, yes, you did. I think I got that exchange somewhere on this channel. I know I put it up. He done fuck around with one of the goddamn prime minister. Yeah, all kinds of shit. And the only reason why I found out that he was messing with her is because he must be had done ghost her, and she contact me. And I'm blown back. Like, girl, what is you talking about? You with him. Y'all didn't see that message? I know I shared the shit. I know it's on the video, and I think I put it up. And I while she going back and forth with me, I'm hitting him. Because now I'm finna probe him to see what the fuck you ain't tell me. Actually, it's the same one of the ones that's gonna come on him. That got hooked up with the goddamn prime minister. And now she looking for his ass. And you hitting me because she think he dead. Because that's some of that them side. So yeah, she think he dead. And I'm contacting him. Like, what the hell is going on? Why the prime minister is contacting me? She's over there in the Philippines somewhere. She one of them prime ministers something over there. Why is the prime minister contacting me? Shit. Oh yeah, they ain't gonna understand nothing about this YouTube situation. Trust and believe when I tell you. Listen. I had to fight to get the majority of them on the YouTube because they don't want to do nothing about no internet because they think that's gonna alert the white man. All kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, they want to come. They will come in here and then we'll be shut down. I'll be like, Lord, Karen, Kayla, Valencia, women, Karen, Kayla, Valencia, Mom, like, look, please change all the signs because we got to go to Club Blue because he done got this one here shut down. Tell everybody we are down right now. We got to go to Club Blue because they over here threatening people, motherfucking life. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh girl! Honey, Lord have mercy. I want to, boy, it's so many stories I could bring y'all. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, y'all would be cracking up, peeing. These people tell these goddamn stories, honey. Child, us and our adventures, but we be on adventures. Be hilarious. Yes, honey. Yeah, pack it up. We got to go. Pack it up. Change the sign, y'all. Change it to our channel by shit. Deboski and them. We got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we got to go to that Club Blue and crank that on up. Shit. Like what? Oh my gosh, that's funny as hell. But yeah. So they, honey, I'd be like, I don't know. Because that would be, yeah, that would turn into a messy situation. And you have to, and it was so funny. One time, I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about along the lines of when you involve people that's outside of YouTube. And it was Kayla who said, you got to be sure when you make that call. And that's why you got to be sure, no play or whatever. So I just, I don't like doing shit like that. I really, yeah. This is people for play. I don't play like that. If it's for play, then keep it for play. If it's not, if you're serious, then tell me, let me know you dead ass serious. That's it. Like I said, I don't have shit in the gray area. It's either black or white. I don't have too much of shit in the gray area. I don't care about none of it. So I just behind, but when I tell you, baby, we got some stories. Oh, girl. Oh, child. Some stories to make your ass holler, especially the guys. I get these guys on here. We, child, all them fighting ass stories, baby. We got y'all be like, well, when was you working? I told you every time that somebody called the cops on me, baby, I stand there and work. And let me tell you, it was my when I cut that girl, the one of the girls I called, right? Tell one of them I was talking about, I'm back after that. I'm back 23. I'm back. When I called one of the girls I called, that's the girl who I stabbed, right? Honey, when the cops came, I think I told y'all this story too. When the cops came, I just sat there. I stabbed her. I wasn't running nowhere. I just sat down and waited and stuff. And honey, when my cousin, the same one I was telling you about, that called me, talking about Mr. Walker. She had told the cops. Now I don't know why the hell she told the cops. This was funny as hell. She gonna tell us, officer, I tried to hold her, but she was too big. Talking about me. I'm like, damn. Mind you, my cousin probably ain't 5 foot. Okay, she ain't 5 foot, honey. So I don't know what the fuck she thought she was gonna do to me. What was you trying to do to me? She ain't 5 foot. Like, girl, sit down. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Your mom is the same here on Thursday. Oh, you tell me, oh, we saw that last night and you blinked a few. What you mean I blinked a few times? Girl, wait a minute. What you know? How you know when I get mad, I go to blinking and my eyes just get shut? Girl, I don't know. Who somebody been on telling you the stories? Girl, that's what they tease me about. Talking about, honey, when she get mad, her eyes go to blank. I didn't listen. I didn't even know I knew did that. I'm gonna tell you who pointed it out. The first guy, I remember that first guy I caught on that I'm back 23. And remember he said, he told me, let me get my gun. I said, I don't even think I said people was fucking with me. But he said, let me get my gun. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, wait a minute, right? His grandmother, she was, and I didn't even realize that I had done cut the food in front of that lady. Honey, she talking about, baby, you go to bat them eyes and you start shutting them. Girl, I don't think I do that too much anymore, since I gotten a hold of my goddamn anger issue. But yeah, honey, I want to shit. Hell, I ain't got time for that. I'm shit. I called out for help multiple times. Help, girl. Listen, honey, I go to blinking them motherfucking eyes, baby. Ooh, ooh. Child, I go blanking. Child, one time I went to blanking them motherfuckers. My child was an adult. I went to blanking them goddamn eyes and shit. Next thing I know, her ass was on the other side of the room. And that was the day, and I had to immediately go to the damn doctor, and they put me on all those goddamn blood pressure pills for preventative goddamn issues because you will not get control of your motherfucking madness, your anger and shit, and your blood pressure is skyrocket. So we're gonna have to put you on preventative shit for maintenance till you get it under control. Because regular my blood pressure is normal. Now when I done got mad, that motherfucker shoots up so motherfucking high, baby. That shit be like, whoo, honey, it has gotten. Well, I'm trying to tell you, like one, it was what's the height? It was 190 something or two or something. And they be people, they be like, I don't understand how you still walking. Yeah, it gets up there, and I have to watch that. And I definitely can't be spending my blood pressure, running my blood pressure high on these motherfuckers, cause they ain't worth it. They ain't worth it. My life, love. Wait a minute. Don't make me holler. Wait a minute. 3 signs from Andrew when she's about to go left. When she's quiet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Girl, I'm about to die. Mom, like, why nobody else can pick that up? I get quiet as hell. Regular. It could be in the office, everything. People go to moving. They be like, oh, mm, mm, mm. I don't think I still put that call up about that girl was scared to tell me that they messed up my meal from Red Lobster. They was in the office trying to figure out who gonna tell me. I'm like, I cannot believe this. I'm like, oh Lord, I hope these people don't think I'm crazy. Girl, I got to get back on. I got to do that. I got to upload them because that's some funny shit. But I was trying to put most of them on those other the podcast platforms and shit because that shit is hilarious. But girl, yes. When I get quiet, when I go to mom, when I go to get something to eat some shit, yep, that's it. I get mad at ooh, that's funny as hell. Girl, that done made me holler. smacking on them damn skins, baby. I be about to get it. I be so goddamn mad. Ooh, girl. I be about, oh, I don't understand why nobody gets that. When I get quiet, I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. Y'all don't know, I be struggling. I be like, Lord Jesus, oh, help me, Lord. I wanna, I wanna cut this camera on and get my fucking pistol out, but it ain't gonna do no good because I'm just gonna be shooting up my own shit in here. I ain't gonna be shooting them. I'm gonna be shooting up my own shit. I be so, ooh, like, ooh, I wanna hit you in the head with it. Oh, I hate your ass. That's what I be really wanting to say. Oh Lord, when did you order the cheddar? Did I order cheddar biscuits? Oh girl, listen, that's the only thing on the edible thing you can get hardly get out there. That Red Lobster, them cheddar biscuits, honey, and like maybe some shrimp scampi and shit, or shrimp Alfredo. I'm sorry, they can't fuck that up, you know. But listen, and that little drink, that little reddish drink, it's not alcoholic. It's real good. They put a little cherry in there. That's a good little drink. About all you can get. Yeah, it was you know, I told you Red Lobster's where they take your kid when you take the kids when they done made all A's. Shit. Back in the day. But honey, but that was fun. But yeah, I can't. But that little girl, I mean, and then these people are delusional because they take their lives or sit in the bushes, and because of their delusions and their psychosis and all that other shit that deals with psychology, it transfers what is being said on these lives, translated and transformed to what they wanted to say. I don't have nothing to battle that. Okay. I can't deal with I cannot battle the mental ill and not get a check for it. I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. That makes me crazy. I'm not doing all of that. That's too much work. I live outside of the most demanding part of my life is what being a mother and what work. The rest of the shit is easy. I can't do that. I can't hell to the motherfucking no. I done ate so much shit. I done ate so many pounds on this motherfucker fucking with YouTube. For what? It ain't worth it. No, it's not worth it. So that right there. That shit can kiss my ass. I have a real question. Does JoJo have a real sister in this sector? I heard. Lord. I heard that mentioned a while back ago and wasn't sure if it's true. Yeah, you have to ask JoJo that. So, anyway, what I'm saying is this. You got to that there's nothing that I'm going to continue continue my shit as usual, post whatever I want to post on my wall or what have you. If that triggers a motherfucker, then that just triggers them. I got nothing, they ain't got nothing to do with me. But these motherfuckers seem to think that anything you say is about them. And I'm real good with saying names. Or I'm real good with giving pretty good descriptive subliminals. Well, you know that I'm talking about your ass. But since you a punk bitch or whatever, you like to throw subliminals, then that's what we'll do. I don't want to do that no more. I'm just talking about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. They ain't got shit to do with me. That you get upset about it. But when that girl, nobody's nothing, sat up there and said that the lie was about her, Huh? And I let him get up there and talk about her. First of all, I let whoever get up here and talk about whomever. Clear that up. That's number one. Motherfuckers get up here and talk about my ass. Why nobody missed it? Why everybody missed that part? So what the fuck am I be so motherfucking courteous to your motherfucking ass for? I don't know you. I ain't saying nothing about your ass. Don't pin nobody else's crimes on me, bitch. That ain't how the law works. But then, I mean, so motherfucking crazy and whatever. And hadn't she made that motherfucking little live, I wouldn't. And let me tell you something. Just because I don't give a damn who it is that come up here and talk. Just because somebody say something up here, whatever, that don't believe I believe it and go along with it, this and that, that's not how I operate. That is the words that are coming out who said individual's mouth, not mine. So I'm going to listen to the video. When you start listening to, you listen to these what these people focus on, concentrate on. That's what that problem is. That's the trigger point. That lady's talking about somebody. She said that we mad because she got to the penis Debo's Dino first. Huh? Are you serious? I ain't never had no thought about no shit like that. Is you crazy? Are you goddamn out your motherfucking mind, lady? Like, what is you talking about? That sounds crazy. I don't understand, baby. I don't understand. It's that expired motherfucking drugs. That's what it is. Expired drugs and stale cigarettes. That's what it got to be. Because somebody that's smoking cigarettes that's within the freshness or whatever it's called that hasn't expired yet would know better. Only person that, I don't know how long it takes for cigarettes to expire, but that's what's going on. That's some bad motherfucking tobacco. Like, are you fucking crazy? So that right there, that's one. Then start talking about, they're always talking about T baby. Nobody can't touch her. What are you talking about? Touch you how? And let me invoke the words of Miss Brooke Valentine. Just about everybody I done seen shit on you. Shit on you. Have Brooke say this shit. I can't say it like she said, but you know how she said. Like, girl, are you crazy? Like, child, make that check, make that monthly check do what it do, honey, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. But girl, don't be back there hollering and screaming. I've got my motherfucking name talking about somebody watching you. Watching you for what? All them think somebody's watching them. But you're on YouTube for somebody to watch. How crazy does that sound? So I'm not going to deal with none of that. I'm not going to deal with motherfuckers that fuck up regular Webster Dictionary words and shit. I'm not going to do none of that. Basic, not me. You can go back and forth with that with somebody else. Motherfucker, that you can motherfucking, battle with on at your leisure. But not me. Not going to do that. It's something about that man thing that drives them crazy. Like, what is going on? Nothing like that. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, it must be Miss April in the building. What's good, Miss April? Yeah, hey Leslie. Hey Leslie Jennings. But yeah, so who else up here? I got everybody. But yeah, so that was crazy. That was good. But the ending part of that live was so, when I tell you now, that was the good shit that should have met, that people should have been talking about and playing. How those people got up here and was talking about the case and R. Kelly, this, that, and the third. That was, and I was like, yeah, that to me, that was the best part to me. And shit. And you get to meet new people that you ain't never met before. All the type of that type of shit I'm into. I'm not with all that motherfucking guns drawn and blazing and this, that, and the third. You know, it shouldn't be like that depending on what side you're on. But damn sure it shouldn't be like that to a motherfucker that don't have a side. Like, damn. But it's crazy. So yeah, it was towards the end. They were talking about, different things we had to, was a lot of people was able to get their thoughts out. Now, and here's the thing, right? If you are, and this is why it was, we already know why Team Lock R. Kelly Up feels the way they feel. Looked at the paperwork, or maybe they've had some preconceived notion before they read the paperwork, and feel the way they feel. But I always used to hear Team Lock Kelly's Up always say they didn't understand why the people that support R. Kelly support him. When I did that exercise, I came up with the reasons I heard why people support him. So to give you a view as to why people say they support him, this, that, and the third, whatever. And I can understand those points that they raise. I can definitely understand it. Well, you got to hear the people say it themselves. And with the explanation. That shit is fucking golden. And you best believe I was watching the time, baby. Because YouTube wasn't going to kill this, steal this goddamn live. I was watching it. Because I'm that part, that's what I'm talking about. That's the best part. When you getting a view from somebody else's angle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that's important to me. Not none of this bullshit that you got to go back and forth about. Nobody got time for that. So yes, they did. Yeah, they did a marvelous job getting out what they had to get out. Talking about their point. And these are people that don't get heard. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the people I be interested in talking to. Motherfuckers that don't get heard and people that's willing to be heard. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only way, you can get anywhere with this bullshit. Lord have mercy, child. Yeah, I'm definitely not dealing with little. I'm seriously. I'm not dealing with little motherfucking cuckoos. I'm not. That is not gonna make the lives. I cannot do that. Little weird motherfuckers. I'm not gonna do all that. Like, child, go somewhere and hide. Get your ass on somewhere. So anyway, Miss April, I'm glad you're in here. Let me tell you. So you asked about. I forgot what you asked about, Miss April. Can't get about the judgment about because if I'm not mistaken, was it with regards to the judgment as far as if Tasha K files bankruptcy? So earlier, when I fuck around and asked a guy that I used to work with his opinion, right? He's a bankruptcy attorney, and let me tell you what I did. Shit, I throw you, baby. I'm the queen of showing y'all the motherfucking pictures, but I think the trash done went out. Honey, I burned all that expensive ass bacon. The one that's 2 pounds for $26.39. I burned the whole, just damn near the whole fucking pack. I got off the phone with him, and I fucked around and went to sleep, and all I smelled was the motherfucking burnt bacon. I got it now. And honey, that bacon so high. You know how you trying to salvage shit? Shit. I try to eat out of hell no. I just put it in the trash. Well, anyway, So this is what I got. If she tries to file bankruptcy on that judgment, it can be discharged, right? It can be discharged. But this is probably where she's going to run into the problem. When it comes to declaring her assets and shit like that she's gotten, whatever, they are going to make her sell those assets and shit and pay off this, the judgments and stuff as much as she can. Then they will discharge the rest of it. So a bankruptcy doesn't mean that you're going to discharge just everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no asset, if you have assets and shit, you don't get to keep a whole bunch of shit and then discharge. You know what I'm saying? Discharge all that stuff. You know what I mean? You get to do all that. So another thing is, if she most likely can do it through chapter 13, which means that for a period of time she have to pay, along with all her other bills and debts and whatever it is, she have to pay a portion of it for a specified amount of time. Maybe that's why she's acting aloof like that, acting like it's no big deal. I don't know. Maybe she has that way out, or maybe she, plan on, paying for it. Even if they attach a wage garnishment, to that debt, if she files bankruptcy, that will stop that wage garnishment. So she has those options, even if it with the hold on, I got the list. He gave me the list of things that a civil hold on a civil things that don't get discharged in bankruptcies. He says child support, home mortgage and property liens, debts from fraud, embezzlement, and shit like that, car loans, um, and child support. I think child and student loans. So yeah, those are things that she can't that you can't discharge, right? So judgments are definitely in place. Judgments are in place. So I don't know. Maybe that's, like I said, that's why she's doing it. But from what I can understand, she has now some lady I heard some lady was reporting that she makes 140 grand a year, which she's told people that she's a millionaire. Now I don't know if that's including her salary plus all that whole thing, right? If she's adding it all up and coming up with that number. I'm not sure if that's the case, but maybe she's saying that. But 140 grand definitely don't make you a millionaire, right? Um, and depending on your lifestyle or what have you, 140 grand isn't a lot of money. Okay. I can try to live on that, but I uh, that yeah, that ain't gonna work out. So yes, honey. So that's what it is. So so let me see what let me put that article up about her today. So it said Cardi B speaks out after being awarded an additional $3 million in slander lawsuit against YouTuber. Says I thought I would be never be heard or vindicated, and I felt completely helpless and vulnerable. Cardi said in a statement shared with the people. Cardi B is speaking out after another win in court. The Grammy-winning rapper was awarded nearly $3 million in punitive damages and the attorney's fees in her lawsuit against YouTuber Tasha Kibi, aka Tasha K, per Billboard. Jurors ruled Tuesday that Kibi is responsible for $1 million in punitive damages. Variety reports. Her company, Kibi Studios LLC, was ordered to pay an additional $500,000. Kibi will also have to reimburse Cardi for the rapper's legal costs, which adds up to $1,338,753.47. The latest award for Cardi B is an addition to the $1.25 million Kibi was ordered to pay the Hustlers start Monday, bringing the total to more than $4 million. Kibi's attorney, Sadir Sabak, said, according to the outlet, that the defense disagrees with the verdict and will be filing an appeal. Cardi also said in a statement shared with people, after almost 4 years of repeated libel and slander against me, being able to walk away from this victorious brings me great happiness. I appreciate Judge Ray for conducting a fair and impartial trial. I am grateful for the jury and their careful deliberation over the past 2 weeks. I am profoundly grateful for the hard work and support from my legal team. Most importantly, thank you to my family and close friends who held my hand and helped me get the support I needed during this experience. Seemingly referencing her moment during the trial when she testified that Kibi's remark caused her to be extremely suicidal. Cardi said in her statement that fans have learned about the darkest time in my life, sharing it was fueled by the vile, disgusting, and completely false narrative that were repeatedly and relentlessly being shared online. I thought I would never be heard or vindicated and felt completely helpless and vulnerable, Cardi added. I have never taken for granted the platform that my fame allows me to have, which is why for over 3 years I've dedicated every resource I had to seek justice. Cardi shared that she didn't want justice solely for herself. Nothing that the intentional harm that was done to me is done to countless of others every day. The only difference between me and a high school who is being the high school who is being bullied and lied on by their classmates is the money and resources I have access to, she added. We collectively have to say enough is enough. We can no longer be a society that turns a blind eye to blatant lies. The unchecked behavior and what is that? Pro, and probably false content on platforms, or probably forced. No, I spelled it wrong. Um, Content on platforms like YouTube have to be addressed and removed. The constant harassment and lies that are reported as factual from journalists and bloggers have to end. She shared that her career was launched on social media, so I know the power that it has, adding that while social media has forged movements from Black Lives Matters to Stop Asian Hate and Women's Right, we've also seen countless stories of children and adults deciding to take their own lives due to cyberbullying and intentional attacks. So while I'm very grateful that this trial has come to its conclusion and the jury has rendered a powerful and substantial message, literally, I really hope that my experience forces all of us but especially the platforms who allow this behavior to be a part of their communities, to rethink what moves us forward as a society versus what cripples us. She ended with a message for those who have considered harming themselves. If you are thinking about suicide and are worried about a friend or a loved one who would like emotional support, please call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline for help, Lifeline for help at 1-800-273-TALK. In her lawsuit filed on March 2019, Cardi accuses Kibi of making malicious claims against her, such as alleging the rapper was a prostitute, cheated on her husband, used cocaine, and contracted herpes and HPV, according to Rolling Stone. She also said Kibi tried to destroy her career by intentionally making false claims about her. Cardi alleged the degrading and harassing remarks first began around April 2018 when Kibi shared a video via her YouTube channel on one of Tasha K, claiming Cardi's pregnancy with if your daughter culture 3 could result in a child born with special needs. What? Kibi previously denied any wrongdoing and attempted to file her own lawsuit against Cardi for assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress, alleging that the rapper began to publicly trash her on the internet, resulting in Kibi allegedly being threatened. Judge William M. Ray II dismissed Kibi's allegation in July, Rolling Stone reports. So you can't do this shit. You got to be sure. So, thanks to Karen J, she brought something that was so crazy. I didn't even know what was going on. So apparently, Miss Savage, Joyce's mom, had something to say to Kelly Price. I don't know what's going on, but let me put it up, honey. So, hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see if this is where Miss Savage said something. This just might be. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, it says R. Kelly's girlfriend Joycelyn Savage reportedly speaks out. This is my story. This can't be right. Hold on. R. Kelly is currently awaiting his numerous trials. Okay, so no, that can't be it. No. So I don't know what Miss Savage said. Trying to see what I don't know what I was trying to see what Miss Savage said so I can play it, but
Hey, I'm going to make this really, really quick. And I'm going live because if you're crazy enough to come and threaten me, I'm going to put you out there. Be really careful about telling me that I need to tread lightly if you're not prepared to back up what you say. Okay? I said what I said, and I can stand behind everything that I said. I was raped as a kid. I was also molested. I would never stand behind someone who is doing the same thing. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. I said what I had to say about R. Kelly. He's in jail right now. I also said that I believe that that's where he belongs because where there's smoke, there's fire. But please, Miss Savage, you threatened me, and you told me I should tread lightly. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. I have nothing to do with what your family went through. I wasn't around when y'all were around. I will never stand in the corner of a rapist. I will never stand in the corner of somebody who is violent towards women or children. But it sounds like a hit dog is hollering right now. I never said anything about your family. The statement that I made was about the industry as a culture, and I stand on it. Young girls and women, period, have not been safe in this business because they've been preyed upon. And people have known that girls that want a career, a lot of times, will do whatever is necessary to have one. Unfortunately, sometimes their parents want them to have one so bad that they will facilitate that process. Now, if that wasn't your mama, why are you worried about it? I never said I saw your mama backstage with you. Matter of fact, I actually didn't even say that I saw any, but my exact phrase was, I never saw R. Kelly with underage girls. He never brought them around me. He never did anything like that around me. I said what I said. Be very careful. Don't start something that you can't finish. And I don't play that. You told me to tread lightly. I'm glad you said it, and I'm glad you said it openly. But if you're not that girl, don't make those kind of threats. Because you might have to show up on it. And I don't think you're ready for that either.
Oh God. Why not? Well, honey, this is what she must. This in the little corner right there is what she said. What? Well, I guess I done got. Hey, I done got nervous. I ain't on the over on the screen. I done got nervous. Like what? So I guess this is what was said. I'll read it. I'll read it. It says. It said this is what Miss Johnson Savage said. Mention you in a comment. Okay, she says, for whatever reason, other moms were backstage or in business meetings at the studio. It doesn't give him the right to recruit for his cult. Let's say your mom was backstage with you doing legitimate business moves in the industry. Does that automatically mean you back there not for your talents and just as a groupie? No, it does not. What he did to my family, and I I is inhumane. And uh, my family and I, is inhumane. Sorry, y'all. And all who knew should be brought to justice along with him, like Kevin Giles, Cheryl Mack, etc., who turned a blind eye. I encourage you to tread lightly. Oh, God. Oh, no, honey. No. Oh, no. Okay. Well, listen, I'm definitely not finna say anything about how a parent feels or whatever. I'm not finna, I'm definitely finna say that. But, if Kelly Price didn't specifically say someone's name and shit, whatever, then I can see why she responded that way. I can see why she, feel this way. I can't. Let me go ahead and hold on. Let me drop this link. I just want to talk about some shit. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. You know what time that is. You know what that means. We're gonna let's have a little chit chat. A little chit chat. I did my announcements or whatever. I just wanna talk about some stuff. Of course I dropped the link, and if somebody wants to use it, they can. But I just wanna talk about some shit. Please get them likes up. Get them likes up. Can you get them likes up before I come back around there, please? I don't ask much, but those are likes. You ain't got to give me a dime, just some likes. If you got, I need some likes. Can I get two more of them likes? Mm, I don't ask much. About two of them likes. Anyway, so listen, y'all. I I am a type of person, right? And see, when when you make strides in your life and things of that nature, right? Just how you deal with situations, deal with people, things of that nature, what have you. I expect for them to be, noticed, right? Like, oh, okay, well, she's doing good. She's doing better. She's, this way, that way, what have you. And but I've always been a genuine ass goddamn person. Through whatever. Just been completely genuine. Have no reason to be, and I think most people are. But for some reason, that don't apply up here. Some of these people are just very deceitful and whatever. And to me, if you're deceitful and a big lie and all that type of shit, online you're probably that way offline. You didn't just learn those ways online, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you just it just didn't get that way when you hit the motherfucking YouTube, whatever. Some people are manipulative. Some people got a whole gamut of bullshit going on, right? And they're that way, and a whole bunch of crazy, and a whole bunch of drugs and alcohol and whatever else, whatever the shit is they carry it onto YouTube and to this sect, and that's just what it is. But when you be in a be used to, like, at the drop of a hat, you are over to on somebody ripping their fucking head off. I've learned that, I've tried to be a person, okay. I gotta think before I act. I try to think before I speak. I think before I act, but I try to think before I speak. And when you do, when you're trying to do those type of motherfucking things, whatever, and you think it's working pretty well, and then, but this place have a way to make you do some shit that you don't want to do, that you would never do. So I would have never show my motherfucking text message to shit like that. No, you do not. People like trust my bitch ass a whole heap, with a whole bunch more and shit like that. And even though it wasn't whatever, I mean, shit, it wasn't like the trade secrets or the motherfucking code to the goddamn the numbers to the goddamn launch the goddamn missiles, but what I'm saying, I just don't do shit like and here's the thing, I don't want no shit to be no involved with no shit that will make me act out of character. That's not what I do. I can't be I can't do all that type of shit. That's not how I live. That's not how I move and whatever. Well, understand, you don't ever, and I know a lot of people, y'all. Yeah, and when I tell y'all be such as, oh my God, yeah, and I probably don't say it enough how supportive a lot of people are, but y'all will, you know, check to see if I'm okay. Sometimes if I go, like if I go silent on the live and shit, somebody be like, "You okay?" This, that, and the third, whatever. I'll be like, yeah, not that y'all think I'm weak and whatever. Not that, but you notice if I'm not active, if I'm missing, or something just went crazy, whatever. Y'all check on me or whatever. And I appreciate that, right? I appreciate all that type of stuff. But listen, one thing y'all ain't never said, Angie, the way you did this, the whatever, the way you acting, that's not right. This not this, that not that, whatever. And I know that y'all been watching me for a minute, right? So you know how I get down. And you know I'm just not about a whole bunch of fuck shit. And if you and I don't know if you don't if I mean my genuine shock at the behaviors of all these people, men, women, and children, on this shit is just like what? Like what world am I in? That's a bad sentence. But I'ma still keep it in. Like where the fuck am I? Where they do this shit at? I ain't never in my life experienced no bullshit like this. Cause with me, bullshit, I don't be in bullshit. If I don't never have no problems, I may have an issue. It's corrected, and then we get the fuck on. I'm not in no beast for life. I ain't got a bunch of motherfuckers don't like who. How the hell I'm gonna be a person that have a whole bunch of issues, this, that, and the third, whatever, and somebody that got 10 best friends, maybe 11 if I count right. You know what? Larry would be. No, Larry ain't my best friend yet. But 10, I think 10, maybe 11. I'm not sure, but I think I went down the list before. You don't have that many best friends. Then I don't know how many friends. Then I got motherfucking, oh, I'm sorry, I got something called, that I created called Fremilies, meaning we're more than friends, but we're not blood to be family. So I call them my Fremilies. You know, I make up shit. If you ever see that word on a shirt running around here, you know that is from a what? From my charity. So you know that's where they got it from. Yeah. And then I have, like that, right? I don't ever want to. Oh, I can't stand acting like it was doing some shit I would never fucking do. Will I get with your ass? Yes. Will I defend me? Yeah. Especially when I have to. But I ain't never had to this hard. Especially, and then I'm thinking like this ain't even. I ain't in the courtroom. I'm not the doing some of my other extra motherfucking shit. Whatever. None of that. I'm not fighting over there with the magazines and shit like that, whatever. I'm not arguing about fighting about pushing problems, stuff like that. So shit that relatively came easy to me. And I wonder, I'm gonna see if I can push this evening. It haven't it's maybe it come easy to me, but it wasn't given to me. And I get off. I'm not getting off track, but I'm thinking about this motherfucking girl that I used to be down with. Who, when we fell out, she gonna email me talking about shit has been given to me all my life. Now let me see if I can get that up. Talk about that motherfucker, because I just got mad thinking about that. Ain't shit wasn't given to me. It just maybe I may come by it easy. Let me look her. Let me see if I still got that email with her motherfucking ass. Hold on. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't. Was it a text message? Was it email? I don't know. Well, either way, I cussed her ass out. Don't play with me. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. Let me see. I might have it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think I have it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me read it because this might be some funny shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. This might be some shit. Hold on, wait a minute. This might be, I'm trying to find the one. I hope this ain't the one where I threaten her. Wait a minute. Let me make sure this ain't the one where I threaten her. Hold on. I ain't on the screen, so let me hold on. Let me see. Oh, this might be. Wait a minute. Hold on, my child name in it, so I don't know how to. This is good, child. This is good. This is a good one, honey. We got down with the motherfucker. Hold on. I think I hold on. I might not. I think I read. I think I threatened her. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I got to make sure. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if y'all want to hear this. Wait a minute. I'm trying. Yeah, I think I threatened her motherfucking ass. Hold on. Oh, y'all want me to read it? I don't know. I don't know if y'all gonna like it. Y'all want me to read it? Do y'all want me to read it? y'all, y'all want me to read it? Y'all gonna be like, Angie, you share too much. Cause listen, now listen. I know. I know when I read this shit, people gonna be like, uh-huh, uh-huh. Y'all want Mocha, why you want me to read it? Damn. I was hoping nobody said Angie don't do it. Why is my concern, Mom? Like, let me see. Wait a minute. I'm gonna make sure. Hold on. Because I have to read her. So I have to show you to make sure you know I ain't reading from no bullshit. So damn, how I'm gonna get this up here? How am I gonna get this up here? Y'all wanna know? Okay, listen. Now when I read this motherfucking shit, now I'm trying to tell y'all, I was a different person then than I am now. Okay? Now I had to let me make sure. Let me see. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna read it, but I want to make sure it's something else. Honey, baby, we got down to the motherfucking knitted to the grit on this one, baby. But honey, she might act like she didn't know. Ooh, she act like she didn't motherfucking know, baby. Ooh, I'm gonna make sure. Make sure. This motherfucker, I don't know, was it a text message or something? Well, that bitch told me that shit has been handed. She was kind of bitter that, okay, oh, well, I'll do it. Damn, y'all put that pressure on me. Shit, I shouldn't even say nothing. But now, y'all keep in mind now. Keep in mind now. I'm trying to see when does it start. Hold on. This juice. Now, remember I told you, I don't know if I told y'all, my temper and shit is like real bad or whatever. Used to be or what have you. So I'm not on screen. So instead, like if I know if I'm going back and forth with somebody and I know it's gonna might be some shit, and I be doing something, this is kind of preventative shit I do. And I know it's gonna be some shit that I know that I'm gonna act away about. I let somebody else read it for me, right? Or go through it for me. Then they let me know if I need to read it. If they say it's okay or whatever, they like yeah, or they just tell me briefly what it's about. If they tell me I don't need to read it, then I don't. I don't read. I don't respond because I'm not. It's not gonna go right because I don't do right. I mean, back then I didn't do right. I'm new. I'm a new girl. So yes. So wait a minute. I want to make sure I get it. Let's see, because I had to cuss her the fuck out. All right. Okay. So trying to see. Okay, that was at December 11th, 12. Trying to make sure they in order. I'm coming, y'all. Give me a minute. That's February 13th. December 11th at 7:40. Okay, so must be where I started out from. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. Now listen, y'all taught me into this shit. I can't stand y'all ass. Hold on. this gonna be this gonna be interesting, y'all. So y'all forgive me now. I'm gonna ask y'all for forgiveness already. Y'all forgive me. Listen, this motherfucker here, I had to read her motherfucking ass. baby. Yes, I had to read this motherfucker. Him. Let me. Okay, is it that one? Hold on, I gotta get it back up again. Okay. All right. So let me see where this starts from. Because apparently I must be missing the one where I had to, I don't know, this is what the one where she told me that everything has been handed down, given to me, or some shit like that. Or is that where I respond? But I'm coming, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I give y'all a good the gist of the bullshit. Okay, that's 12:11. Okay. That's 350. Hold on, I'm getting confused with these times. If that's 350, this one here is that's 350. That's 740 on the same day. I'm coming, y'all. Sorry, I'm coming, I'm coming. Okay, that's okay. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Now apparently I am, this is something I was responding to. All right, I said to her, I said, I am not confused. I wasn't extending no olive branch. Yesterday, I called you for two reasons. One was to see how your family was doing, and two, I wanted to get in touch with Monica because we are looking at having some live entertainment at an event that we were having. Luckily, I had taken Blase Squaze and since the bit because I got to skip around with names since that big old fiasco that happened at my child's school. I am pretty sure your attitude has something to do with what transpired between your mother. I'm pretty sure your attitude has something to do with what transpired between your mother and I. Your mother and I exchanged apologies because I knew better than to speak to a mother figure like that. I may have been spoiled as a child, but I had one time to cut the fool with the grown up. Remember, like you cut the fool with T Man's mother over furniture being stored in a temporary location. When I thought about it a little more, I thought that maybe you were acting like Yvette by holding against me the fact that back in 1985, a boy named Marvin, she like ended up getting with me after he saw her. Then she eventually paid me back by sleeping with him. Then she slept with this guy named Junior, and that caused us. Hold on, I'm about to die. Us not to be friends again. And then she had some girl call my house saying that my child father wasn't her daddy. And yes, I did pay her back by sending pizza to her house and stuff, but she kept paying me back beyond the time I got married with heavy hitting stuff. And I stopped paying her back years ago. But she kept on going. Remember, I told you about the system of paying back around here is very serious. Remember, I told y'all that. So this is a first read in a long time for me. So it's gonna be kind of choppy because I want to omit some names. So then fast forward, and then fast forward, and and I hear stuff Yvette has said because she talks too much. I asked her about it and she blames me for her low self-esteem. And then I asked her if if she if she's heard anything that I said about her in the streets, and she tells me no. But she was hearing about what my boyfriend and I was doing in the hood. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. She wasn't talking to you about me or to someone that's close to me. This was pretty much a stranger to me. I know that I haven't talked behind your back, and when I was asked questions about y'all, I averted them and what I said to you and only you about the funny foolishness shit Yvette did. She ended up telling you anyway, or she would ask me to put you on the three-way call so she can. You've heard this story, but a point is getting ready to be made. Oh, I used to write. Damn, I used to write a lot different then. Damn. Then I thought about it. Who were the people I gave authorization to take care of my child and to handle my business? Okay. This is when I tell you about like how we fight. We fight on the honor system. We go on up to you and we wait till the cops come or whatever. So this is what this is about. Hold on. So who were the people that was to the hospital with me on several occasions? They came from all over when I was in the hospital in May of 2012. These people weren't supposed to be the closest to me. Who told me to have a birthday gathering and didn't show up or call the day of? I recall having my friends over to my house on Blase Street to cook and celebrate your birthday. My friends to celebrate your birthday. I have been to every event that I was invited to, even when it wasn't for you. So I should have been the one with the fucked up attitude. I know that you have some eye moments that you can run them down to me. Please note that I do not please note that I do know the difference between friends and fucked up people. When I heard that Yvette's stepmother died, I called her and she sounded surprised. We've always got back together when tragedy struck and kept it moving. Then I called you and asked about your folks, and something told me to get off the phone before I could ask how to get in touch with Monica, because I had a funny feeling that it wasn't going to go good. I come from a family that believes in if you are wrong, you are wrong. We shoot at our kids and everything. Okay. All right. I'll explain that one when we talking about family ties. Oh no. No, I should have read this shit. When Yvette or my when Yvette or my men got mad at me, they called my mother and I got in trouble. When I get emailed about you something crazy, Niecy's son said, you didn't say don't contact you. And this was after me and Miss and her mama squashed it. So I thought you sounded like you wanted to tell me on the phone not to call you back or meet you on the streets at Winn-Dixie, and I wouldn't have called back, and it would take me less than 5 minutes to meet you on the streets at Winn-Dixie. If you figured out anything about me in the past, you know that all you have to do is act like you don't want to be bothered with me, and I won't bother you. If a person don't like me, they can bet I don't like them either. I've always selected who was close to me. It wasn't like I didn't have another choice. I'm private and I ride with who I vibe with. And my mistake was not letting others in. Unlike Yvette, and I'll explain that. That means that, like, if that's not like if I'm cool with somebody, I can't be cool with others. But a lot of them, they be acting like they property and you can only hang with them, this, that, and the third, whatever. And then if you say, well, I'm, my other friend, see, I'm bringing my other friend, whatever, they get an instant attitude. So to keep troubles down, I'll just, not do all of that. I'll just be exclusively with whomever and then let that be it. So, okay. So this is crazy. All right. So unlike Yvette, I don't have my child in all my business and stuff. She can't tell you to this day who I have a friction with. I just got into major trouble at my daughter's college, right? So that's when I was talking about the standoff. Shit. Okay, my child graduated, but okay, yeah, my child graduated, but was in trouble at the school because they wanted her to apologize for something I did, and that wasn't going to happen. My family came down there. I had it out with her friend Janice, friend's oldest daughter, in the midst of all this. They they wanted me to pay a fine and get the hell up out of there. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord, I'm telling all my little business, Lord. Lord, I'm telling all my little business. Shit. I know I should have read this shit. It says, my child think that all of y'all are aunties and she wants to hang around for the holidays and shit, and we live too close, and I don't want to speak to someone and they give her shade. If she says something to get it started, now that requires another approach. But my child getting shade from somebody about my shit is a deal breaker. I still live by one simple rule: don't start nothing, won't be nothing. And that's how you stay out of trouble. If you still stay in the same place, our path will cross. And if we don't supposed to speak, if we don't supposed to speak, if we don't supposed to speak, then we don't. Okay, so wait a minute, y'all. Okay. No, I can't believe I'm reading y'all this. Fifth plan, fifth. I'm 2012. Come on, y'all. This is crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Here go her, right? y'all, y'all, please. Okay, y'all can throw it in my face because I shouldn't have read this shit, but I'm going to read it. This is from her. Question. Are you bipolar? Hold on. I really don't need an answer because this would be my one and only reply to you. Apologies can be made, however, the words written or spoken can't be erased or unheard. I have forgiven you for the comments you made, but I don't see where a friendship remains between you and I. And as for me and Gloria, totally different situation that didn't apply to what took place between you and my mom. So me and her mom had it out online. It was terrible. And so now I do remember. So it must be that part where we really got down occurred over text messages because I read the first response via email. Okay. All right. Let me see. You had sat at our dinner table several days and nights, spent holidays with my family, and reached out to them individually as if they were your own. You mentioned coming to events I invited you to. No one held a gun to your head, and you weren't forced. You were invited because at that time I looked forward to hanging with you, and the truth be told, you gave as good as you got. You know, you knew coming anywhere I invited you, there would be no drama and good food and would be served. So don't make it as if you did me any favor. So let me tell you, I am the person that always hosts shit. I'm the person that always have all the men over. Remember, I told you that we would have to go and get extra women. And I should upload all these calls because me and my friend actually talked about that. And so that's what's going on. So one of the things I was saying that they like to, hang around and shit like that, only because there was always a lot of men on deck. Yeah. So just to give you some little context. This is funny as hell. Okay. I'm not on the screen, so I don't know what y'all saying. Let's see. So you didn't do me any favors. No was always an option. The birthday thing at my house. The birthday thing at my house. Sorry, I don't recall it being my birthday. We all just got together for a cookout. It's from what I recall. That's a damn lie. She said, I paid for what I ate. That's a damn lie. I bought the whole meal. And Yvette brought the grill. So if we're going to run down all the things we did for one another, I call it even. You will always see that you did more because you have this controlling type of personality, and you get upset when folks step outside those boxes you create for your friends. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said about me, oh motherfucker. Fuck you. Shit. Oh, baby, I'm gonna hear about this now. I don't want to hear shit. Don't call me saying shit. I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. I'm reading it. Okay. So let me see. Where were we? It was fun sometimes while it lasted. As for my child, you never have to worry about me throwing shade her way. She has nothing to do with this, and if I see her, I would treat her the way I always have. That's why I really think you decided to reach out after all this time, and I think that was the problem. Let me tell you, I'm finished reading. Image is very important to you as well as what she thinks about you. That's what she said. She said, image is very important about me. And as well as what she thinks about me. That's what she said. God forbid, that's what she said. God forbid the truth really comes out and your true colors are shown. Wait a minute. You don't have to worry about that from me either. I don't know if you remember, but I made it clear a very long time ago. I'm not the type to fall out of friendship and not speak for years on end and then bounce right back like nothing happened. That isn't me. Never will be. As far as rehashing the past, things 25, 30 years ago is lame. I'm not sure if you hold a grudge against Yvette or what. That's between you and her. I just hope one of these days you can get past it and let the past be the past. Time out for foolishness, Angie. And if that's all you're looking for, you got the wrong one. My mind isn't set on BS. I have bigger things to aspire to in life, and seeking the kingdom of heaven is a big part of that. Maybe reading a few scriptures in your Bible daily will help you resolve whatever issues you have. I have let this girl know that you were looking for a performer. I will forward your email address to her and she can reach out to you. I'm not a manager. I don't book shows for her. She said you a smart woman. And Google finds everyone. Okay. All right. So that's what she said. Now listen, because I know it's gonna be some fuck shit. That was 12/12 of 2012. Here is 2/8/2013. This is my response. Here we go. Lord, I ain't on the screen, right? So let me see if y'all okay. Let me check and see if y'all okay. I'm not on the screen. Yeah, girl. Yes, honey. It did. Yes. Hold on, baby. I had to get this motherfucker. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I got her ass. All they ass. Okay. I said, I wish I would have read this a month ago. Looks like you had help writing this from Yvette. She blames me for her low self-esteem and have secretly hated me about a boy, and you believe that I am in some way reaching out to you for your friendship. Let me stop laughing and get really serious. You can't find a person on this planet that can say I have ever pursued a friendship with them. Let me put this in this perspective for you, because maybe there's been damage to your frontal lobe. If I Google Monica, do you really believe that I'm going to come up with Monica, your friend? I don't know nothing but her first name. Before you wrote that ridiculousness, did you even realize that Facebook probably has thousands of people with the first name Monica. So that was a dumb statement. I guess you were having was having selective memory too, because I cooked food and had a cake at my house for your birthday. That was when I made that awful pink potato salad, and that girl was there with her crying children. I wasn't going down a list of stuff that I have done for anybody to make a point what I've done for people, because monetarily I am sure that Yvette has done more for me. So Yvette did buy the grill and Tony brought the plastic chairs and tables. Now, if that was meant to be a gut punch, please come with something better, because I have had it all in the world, and nobody owes me anything. I should have been more expressive and explained that all those monetary transactions could have come from anybody. But the times that I was a friend, you motherfuckers was there. That is what I was trying to get at. You didn't tell me anything about having a surgery. And if you did, I would have been there. That was my point. Second, if I've known you, since I've known you, we have gone months and years without speaking for no reason. So out of all the people that I could reach out to for a friend, I would reach out to you. Honey, you must be back smoking that stuff. When you met me, I had a gang of people I know and friends. You don't know what the word friend means. So that's why you are so confused. You believe that friends operate on your time. Anybody with a little brain and common sense knows that if a friend invites you to a function, you show up. That don't compute to you because you have no concept of what the word friend means. I came because that's what friends do. They go and support endeavors, even if it means purchasing gowns that are too fucking big. You act as if I was or am so concerned about being friends with you. That I would wait for years later to talk to you about Monica to perform at something that I was having. You need to get off that stuff. If I thought that we would still be cool after your mother and I talked about it, I would have called you months ago and I would have apologized to you. You are right. There is a difference in you talking rough to T-Man's mother about a table and what transpired between your mother and I. It's all crazy as hell. It's all crazy as hell. Who yells at someone's mother over a table that is being temporarily located? I tell you, someone that needed their ass beat. I guess that's me. Well, that's me telling her that. You don't yell at nobody's mama about no goddamn table that's temporary in a spot. Like, what the fuck? So I say, your mother started asking me questions, and instead of me either ignoring it or taking it offline, I reacted and she countered. Because I was raised to respect my elders, although I was spoiled, and anytime my mother didn't like my reactions, she would curse me out as an adult. She would tell you that she knew I wasn't messing with people. She didn't like my reactions to shit. We don't pat we don't pat our kinfolk or friends on the back when they are in the wrong. If my child cut the food, I'm going to be the first person she hears from. That's why I apologize to your mother, and I don't even believe in apologies unless you truly regret something. I hate to spoil it for you, but I elected to be bothered with you. It wasn't because I had to and you wasn't, and you was doing me a favor. I met you through someone else. Do you know how many people consider me their friend? Do you know how many people that have tracked me from a website in order to meet me? If I am so bad, I don't know why I keep inheriting other people's friends. This entire experience has taught me, that you can sleep with the enemy, and everybody who claims to be your friend isn't your friend. For years, I made excuses for Yvette, and she had something against me all the while. I even talked to you on several occasions about her not cutting Yvette loose because of silly shit like having a flat on the expressway. Yeah, she got mad because Yvette always kept raggedy cars, and she got caught a flat on the expressway, and she was mad. But she was the passenger. Go figure. I said, I couldn't have never get a grasp on the relationship between you and I. I figured out that none of us were ever truly friends. So reaching out for you to be my friend is more of an insult to my intelligence at this point, and to suggest that I can Google Monica and come up with your friend is just ridiculous. But I want to thank you and Yvette because now I know what friends aren't. I haven't lost not one thing not dealing with you people. Everybody has been telling me about Yvette since the day they met her, and that's including you. She the one told me about Yvette. Okay? It said we all have done our dirt, but it's some things that are morally corrupt. While you always try to find stupid reasons to get rid of her, you and Yvette have a lot in common. I don't care what you are trying to seek. If your heart is not right, it's not going to let you in. I don't know what that means. All you have is limited knowledge about being friendly, but being a friend is sort of confusing to you. I knew that when you told me that you wouldn't even get up and take your friend Drika to work or wherever she had to go. I knew that when you didn't get up and take your friend Drika to work or wherever she had to go. You have me confused with Yvette. Yvette likes to have people on her side because she's too weak to stand alone. She likes to lie, and she can look like she likes to lie, and so she can look like she had nothing to do with crap that she is knee deep in, and she cares about her image. So remember, I was telling you, that's the girl I was telling you about. We be putting people out their house and all that doing all that fuck shit to them, all that type of stuff, but for a good reason. That's what I'm talking about. And so although I do care about my image or what someone thinks about me, I only care about what certain people think about me. I can care less what a random person think. I have never disappointed a person who have gotten to know me, and if they left angry or beaten, they always come back. I can assure you that being anything to you or whomever has never crossed my mind, even when we were supposed to be cool. I listened to what you said, and I knew exactly who I was dealing with. On the friend tip, I had low expectations. Giving a friend a ride is basic friendship 101. So I was talking about the girl Drika, who she didn't give a ride to work. Now she was off, but she couldn't get her ass up and give her friend a ride to work. I don't get it. Anyway, when I called you to give you my when I called to give my condolences to Yvette for Joan, or called you, do you know that I wasn't thinking about being friends with you at all? That don't even sound like nothing that I would do. After Yvette was drunk and accused me of her having low self-esteem, it was her that called me a couple of times and left me a message on my answer machine after I had gotten out of the hospital. You and I had a conversation about that. If you thought that I was such a bad person with these true colors, you could have said something when I sent you that one and only email about what Niecy's son said. So Niecy is my gangbanging friend. Okay, so I didn't think that it would be a problem to call you and ask you about booking Monica. I guess you think that I made up this event just to be friends with the great girl. This girl, I ain't giving her name. So this is truly your Mitt Romney moment. Because if I didn't yearned for more of you when we were supposed to be cool, why would I, after the incident between your mother and I know you have a big head. I just hope you realize that you were the only one that was doing all the inflating. I saved the best for last. You don't know me at all. Let's talk about these true colors. I live by a few simple rules. And don't start nothing, don't be nothing, and treat me like I treat you. Everyone knows that I keep it pretty much 100, or I have learned not to say nothing. They know that I am real. So real, so so real that I have a hard time faking it. Everyone knows that revenge has been my best friend, but now I like karma better. Everyone knows that I will cut the fool if need be. The only true colors that people may overlook about me is that I have a kind heart and I care about people sometimes more than I let on. My friends know that they can call me anytime and for any reason. We treat and support each other like friends and families. Remember that word I told you about, families? So we are ride or die. When my friends and I have issues, we resolve them in a way that I had to get used to because I was used to the way you people do things. Guess what? I have the best friends and I know the best people, and I plan to keep it like that. The best thing about it is that they are not fakes and imitations. Let me tell you how smart I am now. I try to keep good people on my side. Those are the people that I resolve issues with because I care about our relationship. And if I did anything to them, I have made it right. That's what being real is about, not just talking about how real you are or you think you are. Bipolar, I'm the same way until somebody calls me to act differently. So don't call me names and don't tell me who I can and cannot contact. I really don't like people talking to me like that via text, emails, and telephones. Another example of how you don't know me because the thought that you giving me instructions about what to do and what not to do would cause me to stop if I have something to say or cause me to shake. I don't know what I was talking about. I thought she was. It seemed like she was threatening me. Okay, that's what. Okay. I don't believe that I insulted you by calling you names. I don't think that I insulted you with nasty digs about Yvette buying me a grill. Okay, wait a minute. I don't think that I insulted you by implying that you were so great and me being socially awkward, antisocial person. Wait a minute. I don't think that implying that, wait a minute. I don't think that implying that I'm so great and you being socially awkward and antisocial person is somehow begging to be in your presence. I guess you are thinking that I am hoping for an Evelyn and Jennifer ending. You know, Evelyn and Jennifer for Basketball Wives, right? LOL. If you aren't going to pass the weed, then stop smoking it. This confirms that I don't know you and you really don't know me. And that was the end of that. Y'all, y'all. Oh no. Ain't that crazy? Oh my God. Baby, yes. Yes, Angela gonna beat the girl on mom. No. Oh, yes, child, honey. I don't see, and that's what I'm talking about. When people don't know you. Now, I don't know that motherfucker since the 90s, right? And we have gone from, and see, I met her through Yvette, right? And I've been knowing Yvette since what I was 11 or 12. Okay. So that was a long time. So with the me and that girl done went like years without speaking. She ain't call me, I ain't call her. For what? People invite me out because I'm big fun. I have fun. Her family used to ask for me. People families ask for me whatever, and ain't nothing wrong with that, right? So she is so goddamn honey. Baby, she thinks she's a child. Her goddamn ego is way through the roof. She thinks she all that, and I'm just, girl, it's just ridiculous, right? And I just had to let her motherfucking ass know. But I think how we really got down was through them goddamn text messages. Honey, listen, this is what I mean. Why I like a motherfucker to know me. Because if she knew me, she know goddamn well I'm not trying to be your motherfucking friend. Her motherfucking friend. For what? Why in the fuck? All the motherfucking friends that I have that we act like friends toward each other. Why the fuck would I be so pressed about her being one? She'd rather sit up there and read the motherfucking dictionary all day. Literally. Yeah. But let some niggas let an Angie event come about. And that comes with the niggas. You know that. It comes with a nigga that can pay some bills. Yeah. Honey, baby, when I tell you, it be standing room mother, Lord have mercy. And it's be so crazy. I had to get to the point where all them girls that just want to show up just for some food, some entertainment, and some niggas, you ain't gonna be on the list. I'ma show you. You just want to pop up with that when you can get a nigga out the deal. That's why it's always lopsided. And that wouldn't be like 2 or 3 for 1, whatever. So the guys started complaining. That's when I had to go and run the streets trying to find people, girls. So that's why when I say I like a motherfucker to know me. To know me. Not think you know me. Think you got it. Think you control it. Think you... No. I need you to know me. Because I don't do shit to hurt no motherfucking body. But you come fucking with me with that fuck shit, I'm gonna listen. Go do something else. If your ass ain't genuine, whatever, get the fuck out. That's why I only like to deal with people about that business, that, and the third. Genuine motherfucking people, inside and out. None of that fuck shit. No fuck shit. None. I can't do that. That don't work well with my personality, and that don't fit in my day very well. Fuck shit don't fit in my day. I have other things to put in my day, and fuck shit is not what I need. It's not what I do. Not at all. But y'all got into it with her mama. I'm gonna tell you what I got into her mama about. Y'all gonna pass out over this. Oh, with Casey Anthony. You know the girl that killed her daughter, right? Wait a minute, I'm sorry, allegedly. Or whatever. She was found innocent. Well, but So they was saying like they was trying to find her somewhere to live. I was in that area. And we was online. I was like, hey, because I get on my other life. I have a big press on online and shit, right? So we was talking about that. Casey Anthony's mom used to work with at my friend's company, right? The job that they talked about online, where the job had to provide the time, the time slips to show that she couldn't use the computer to show where somebody was looking up trash bags and how long it takes to die and all of that, right? They had to turn over those time sheets. So we was on there talking about that. I think her mom had got upset because we were on there talking about people reading a dictionary. Wasn't talking about her child. We were talking about people reading the dictionary and why. That's all. Her mom felt some kind of way. I believe she didn't say that because her mom. I mean, her mom. When I tell you, I crack her mama up. Oh my gosh! I honey, she be on there hollering, and child, we used to be grinning, and her mom used to crack me up. When we were talking about it, her mama came right in the conversation, and I mean, I was at work. I mean, I'm on social media, whatever, in my office, and we just gone. And I think by that time, I think we had them burnt that division of ESPN online. I think we had them burnt that down. Maybe we hadn't yet. I was doing something with some magazines or whatever, doing something, some type of commentating or whatever on some sports or whatever. But anyway, so I'm on there and I'm talking, talking to the people. She comes right in, and I was like, yeah. So at this point, they was talking about her being they're trying to find somewhere for her to stay or whatever, and I was in that area at that time. So she says, ask me, well, why you don't, why does it matter if she live next door to you? Something like that. I'm like, huh? Like, okay, why is you coming in hot and heavy like that? Everybody even said nothing to you. And it's my platform. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I had nothing had happened, whatever. So her mom kept on. I laughed it off. I played it off. I key. I don't go off on nobody's mama. I don't do that. I did everything to prevent it. She wouldn't let it go. So I had to let her know. You over here on my, if you don't like what we're talking about, you could go somewhere else. And then it kind of went from there. And baby, and then that's what it is, Yeah, and that's what it was. And I had to, apologize to her mom because I did not. As a matter of fact, I think I got the apology. I saw the apology. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. I got y'all. Hold on. I got that apology. Yes. I said, Miss her mama, I would like to apologize for my part in that tongue wrestling on that platform. I was not raised like that, and I feel that I was out of place because of the respect I have for you. I did not know where you were coming from, so I was talking about something, and on top of that, I was already mad about something else. Once again, I apologize. Her mama accepted, but yeah, but that's what it was. But for her to think, now this motherfucker have her daughter have a friend here and there, whatever, but Yvette was the worst. Yvette is a good person for most part, but she got some ways that's not popular with people. When she was trying to, when every time the girl I'm talking about was trying to get away from Yvette about simple shit, breaking down on express, having a dirty house, doing, doing this, doing a simple shit. Yvette is another one of my pimps. I used to call pimps. Because if she like a dude and the dude got a friend, she instantly she gonna call him me. Because she want to stay in the game with the dude. So of course you got to get somebody to entertain a friend. what she will do is once you get tired of that friend and you get the fuck on, she's going to hook that friend up with somebody else. She don't give a fuck who that somebody else is. And the thing where people was getting, and where the girl got mad at her, the girl we talking about got mad at her because Yvette had to hook that one boy up with Yvette's auntie. You know, she got one of them aunties like maybe that's 2 years older than her, with the girl auntie. She had to hooked up with her, hooked up with another for her sorority friend, somebody else, I believe, and tried to her cousin, and tried to hook him up with me. That's 5 people, and we all know each other or know of each other. That's crazy. Just because you trying to keep the dude, the friend, you trying to keep him entertained or interested, that's some bullshit. She do all that fuck shit. Nobody got time for that. So when she did that, she was real mad at her because the girl liked that boy. She was real mad at Yvette. So, honey, I did everything. I was like, oh my gosh. And so by Yvette, by that girl meeting me through Yvette, I always felt funny because this girl want to now ditch the Yvette, who the one is responsible for us being friends, and just, be friends with me or whatever. But I'm like we always used to be on the phone with 3-way and shit like that. The girl ain't want Yvette on the phone and shit. I felt bad. I felt trapped in the fucking middle. She put me through all that bullshit and didn't even give a fuck. I'm feeling bad. I can tell half of the shit she said. I can tell Yvette half the shit she said about her. Never have. But it's crazy, right? It is so fucking crazy. But yes, honey. Yes. That shit was crazy. Well, yeah, we we covered the. I think tonight we covered the standoff a little bit, all that shit. No, no, baby. Let me tell you something. When I tell you, y'all, I am so much better now, girl. Y'all don't know the transformation. Because, baby, back in the day, proud about 2018, honey, you with that shit all you want to, and it would be up. I don't give a shit. Call the police. Use my phone shit. When they get him, I'm probably gonna know who the fuck it is anyway. And I ain't going nowhere. Like, your bitch ass. Leave me the fuck alone. But yes, yeah, yes. I have a good old time. And so when we were talking about the buying of the grill and the tables, right? That was when I had left the Walker husband. I had started over, right? So that's what we were talking about. But I'm still the one got to have the motherfucking events and shit. I'm gonna start to do the hosting, all kinds of shit. But the fact that she think that her and I want to be friends with you, girl, are you crazy? That's you really ain't paying attention. You don't get down like that. How many motherfucker girl? They be there in attendance. What are you talking about? Because she can sit up there and read the dictionary all day and shit like that, and that gets up by the day. I ain't got to do all that, girl. Child, don't play with me. I know everybody. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. So, yes, I had to. Oh Lord, let me see what else I got. What's 227? I'm gonna let y'all get on the fat chin. Yeah, that was funny. I done I done told y'all my goddamn business. Well, ain't that crazy? But the same shit I talk about today is the same shit I was talking about in 2011, 2012, and 2013. The same shit. That is exactly how I am. So when I tell you, when I have to run into fakeness and foolishness and the phonies and the crazies and bitch assness and all of this here, when I tell you I be in shock, I be looking with my head turned to the side. Like, huh? Is this how this works? I know serious people. People are serious. Now, I'm not talking about just people like, I'm just saying serious meaning like they serious. They not with all this and on this, this YouTube shit. Everybody, for entertainment purposes, they don't want to hear nothing about that. They'll cuss you the fuck out. You think I'll cuss you out? Shit. So yeah, that was funny. Girl, she said, baby, these motherfuckers, when somebody that steps outside them bosses you have for your friend, I guess calling me some kind of putting what they say I put unrealistic expectations on. I've heard it all. I don't. I just want to know why you so fucked up. That's all I want to know. Why you act so fucked up? Why you can't act right? That's all I be wanting to know. How's that unrealistic expectations? I don't know why you make so many mistakes. And the mistakes you make are small. You ain't making no big dollar mistakes. You're making little mistakes. You know why? Because you don't want to always run around here. Got to apologize for this. Apologize for that. Every time you turn around, you're going to apologize to them. How about if you think first and be like, oh, yeah, you know what? I shouldn't do that. Because I'm going to have to apologize for it later. And that's what I want to get my life back to. I can't be making them. Sure. Honey. Anyway, we don't have to. So that's the only shit I'm addressing. Motherfuckers that matter. And situations that matter. Motherfuckers that don't and situations don't matter won't get addressed. So let's go down our list of bullshit. Or not bullshit. So make sure y'all do all of these things. And we want to thank you for coming by. Don't even do all of these. We keep it that way when we drop this here. This is our channel. Shouts out to, I hate to go Club Black. I think as we went part that way last night. Club White, what's good with it? Club Blue, like to thank you for coming on through. If you do all those things, you could do all this shit with them. They keep it this way always. Even when I drop this. And this is our house. So with that being said, hey. Thanks again to the host, the hostess, and the guests, and everybody else. To the next live. Bye.